Hey guys, what's up? My name is Art and welcome back to another video. This video is going to be slightly different. This is going to be this is not a media related video or anything like that. So if that's what you're looking for, just wait. I'll make a video to your liking. But this is something that Raider Cali Nation, Raider Cali Nation or Raider Nation Cali. Can't remember the name offhand, but I do know the handle. Asked me to do a video about this. I thought I did a video about this years ago, but I guess not. But anyway, basically what happened was, before I tell you this story, I have to explain some things. One, I'm employed by the federal government, and basically for civilians, okay? It's like a civilian job. So basically what happens is we administer disability benefits. So I meet all types of people, from retirement people to disabled people. Pretty much all walks of life, to a certain extent. And to a certain extent, okay? But anyway, let me get on with this. One day, this one lady came in, sat down at my desk, was talking about, she was wondering why her benefits stopped. And I looked at it, and I was like, I said, well, you were in jail? And she goes, well, yeah, I'm out. I'm like, okay. But according to this, you're still in jail. That's why your benefits stopped. And she kept arguing with me that she's out. I'm like, okay, that's great. So here's a question. I said, well, how do I know that you're released from jail? She goes, I'm sitting right here in front of you. I'm like, that doesn't mean anything. You could have escaped, so to speak. Yeah, some people try to escape from jail. Some people, have supervised work or some stuff like that, or work release program. They don't show up or whatever. Who knows? There's always something, okay? So I look up and I was like, all right, look. What the hell's going on here? And, she kept arguing with me back and forth, about her not being in jail. And I'm sitting right here, I was like, okay, do you have proof that you're not in jail? No, why would I need that? Well, our rules says that in order to prove that you're not in jail, I need that proof. Well, I don't have it. Well, then I can't do anything. I'm like, I can't do anything until you bring it in. She huffed and puffed, walked away. I'm like, okay. One of my coworkers like, what's going on? I gave them a rundown. They're like, yeah, you're right. Can't do anything until she shows proof. Now, she comes back, walks back to my desk, tries to reason with me that the reason why I should start her benefits back up. Funny thing is that I don't work in the program that she does, so I don't know how to make that happen. And so I looked up and said, well, you know what? To tell you the truth, ma'am, I don't work in this program, but I know about it. And what happens if I give this to somebody, they're going to say, where's the proof? They're not going to touch it. Well, let me talk to a manager. There's no need for you to talk to my supervisor. They're going to tell you exact same thing. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, what if I don't want it back? What if I don't want it turned back on? Well, I told her, well, if you don't want it turned back on, don't do anything. And your benefits won't be turned back on. So she leaves. She leaves the desk. Walks back. she looks at me. I don't know. She looks at me or something like that, but she just says something loudly. She goes, "Your mother should have aborted you at birth." And I look up. I'm like, "What the?" I'm like, "What the hell?" I look up. Next thing, all of a sudden, my eyes got. I was like, "Oh my god! Don't tell me this girl poured water in my eyes." She threw water. I'm like, "Damn! Did this girl throw a drink at me or something like that?" And I'm like, "Oh shit! Damn, this sucks." But it was a little bit more to it than that. My eyes started to burn. My eyes started to burn. My nose started to burn. Everything started. My whole face started to burn. And I was like, "What the living f is going on here?" It took me a couple of seconds to realize that she just pepper sprayed me, or she threw mace in my face. It took me a couple of seconds, and I can't see. I can barely breathe. I can't see. So, what's for me to do? The most sensible thing for me to do was to run to the bathroom and wash my eyes out. Did I do that? No. What happened? I was angry and I was pissed off. I tried to chase her down. Not really paying attention that I can't see. Yeah. You're not thinking too clearly at that point. The guard looks up. I reach out to the guard. And the guard's like, "What's going on?" I go, "Did that girl just leave yet?" He goes, "Yeah, some girl just ran out of here." I was trying to stop her from running, but she just darted out. It's like, that girl just pepper sprayed me in the face. And the lobby was full. And he goes, "What? Okay, all right. Get to the bathroom. Get to the bathroom right now." I was like, "Oh." It took me about a minute or so to get to the bathroom and wash my face off. By then, my management gets alerted. Had to go to the office and say what happened. Told her the story. My boss looks up. "Well, you know what, Art? What we're gonna do? We're gonna write a note on her record saying that what she did." I'm like, "Write a note? Ban this bitch from the office." "Well, I don't know about that." I'm like, "What? Are you serious?" And she goes, "Well, you're a man, and you're a strong man, you got muscles." I'm like, "My face is burning, woman." I'm like, "My face is burning. That's my muscles are not gonna fix my dang face." But anyway, I had to drop that shit. Now, the thing is, technically, now I wanted to tell you something. I'm not a punk or anything like that, but that is considered an attack on a federal employee on government property, something like that. And the funny thing is that you did not. Normally, that would cause the federal police to go investigate you or talk to you or something like that. Did that happen? No, nothing. And basically, that was that story. But not really. 10 years later, one of my coworkers gets spit on. She got spit on. So I was like, "Yeah, right, whatever." So what happened is, like, about a couple weeks after that incident, we had a meeting, and what happened was my boss, same boss, would talk to me and said, "Oh, our congressional commissioners wrote you a letter of apology for having to act on you." I said, "What?" I looked up and said, "What?" Well, when one of our customers spit on her, the commissioner wrote her a letter of a public apology. I heard that and I was like, "What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me?" Now, I said that in front of everybody. I said, that is fucking bullshit and you fucking know it. Art, what's wrong with I said, oh, remember the time when the girl put pepper sprayed me in the face? And you just said, we're going to put a remark on her record. She gets spit on and she gets a letter of apology? Are you fucking insane? And I stormed off the fucking meeting. I'm like, fuck that shit. I stormed off. I was mad. Seriously, I was mad. Of course, I had to have a meeting with our management team, all three, my manager and the two supervisors, and we did this, and she's like, well, I was like, no, you should have the same thing you did for her, you should have did for me. And she was like, well, you gotta calm down. I'm like, I ain't calm. Oh, so this woman right here gets spit on. She gets a public letter. I get a hee whatever. Oh my goodness. Can you believe that? Now normally I would have gotten reprimanded for that, but they decided to let that slide. But anyway, that's the infamous story about being pepper sprayed in the face. And no one did anything. Then that's probably the reason why I feel like if something was to happen at that job, I had to fend for myself because I can't count on anybody else. But, hey, hopefully you enjoyed that story. Hopefully you might have had a little laugh. Right now, I could laugh at it right now because it's, it was like 2002 when that happened. So 20-some years ago that happened. But, hey, if you have any words, leave them down below, and we will talk to you later.